Hey YouTubers, well, and orchid lovers, I'm here trying to save a phal that's already in bloom that my son's little friend decided she was going to tear off the tree. Yeah, that got me really upset. Anyways, I know you're not supposed to do this, but I mean, the poor thing, she's already been torn off. So I went ahead, I cleared out like all her dead roots, and I left the ones that are salvageable here. And I've already got my orchid moss prepared here, ready to go. I've got a container. Let me rinse that out a little. Let's see here. Okay, so this container, I've already poked like some holes on it, and it's got holes at the bottom for it. I'm just gonna go ahead and pot her, and I think I could save her. She's got a lot of good roots on her, and hopefully she won't lose, you know, her blooms, at least what, you know. Let's see what happens. So, like I said, I've already cut off all the dead stuff. I'm gonna spray her with some 3% hydrogen peroxide, just since she was in the exterior and she's gonna be around my other orchids. I do not want her, okay, to have any infections and stuff like that, and then bring them to my other orchid collections that I have in the interior. So that's beginning to fizzle. I'm gonna spray her a little more. I don't see any insects or anything, so that's a good sign. I'm just gonna let that sit there for a second here. A lot of people, they spray their orchids with hydrogen peroxide and then they repot them like that. I don't feel comfortable doing that, so I'll leave that hydrogen peroxide on for a little bit, just to let it do what it has to do. The fizzling is going down, and then I will just, you know, rinse it, because I don't know, I don't like to leave chemicals on my plants. So once I have that rinse, I will take the moss and I will pack it here. I think you guys could see that. This is already pre-soaked, okay? It's been pre-soaked. So I will take it and like shove it here tightly. I don't want any air pockets. See, I'm pressing down tight on it. I don't want air pockets because when I water the orchid, I want the water to distribute evenly throughout the orchid. And then I'm just gonna place her here in the center as best as I can and try to bring her roots in. See, this way you guys could see what I'm doing. Let me just turn that down a little bit. And then I'm just gonna put, you know, the remaining moss, and I'm gonna gently press down, trying not to touch the bloom. Press down as gently as possible, but as evenly as possible. Like I said, I don't want any air pockets. I don't think I have enough. This is the moss I use. I get it at Home Depot. It's very inexpensive. I paid like $3 something for this. I need a little more for this plant, so pre-soak it. I like to pre-soak it before I work with the moss because I find it a lot easier to manipulate. And then I'll just keep on pressing in. Again, being careful with her root system. I mean, she's already been torn off the tree after she was stabilized onto that tree trunk. So I was really mad. I got really mad. yeah, I sent her home and called her mom. I'm sure she won't be touching any more of my orchids. She's a little girl. You know how kids can be. Anyway, so she's been tightly, see, she's not shaking or anything, so she's very stable in here. And I've pressed down as much as I can to get all her roots inside and as firmly as possible to get rid of any air pockets. Now here's a beautiful bloom. And here's some other ones. The reason they're like to the side instead of upward as we're used to seeing the phals in the stores, it's because in their natural habitat, phals hang upside down. When it rains, they collect water and the water won't get into their crown system to prevent this from having any root rot, because nature is amazing. So that's why her blooms and her shoots are to the side, because when she was upside down, her blooms, you know, would spread out to the side. But I'll keep you updated on her. I'll show you her bloom again. It's small. Hopefully next time they'll be a lot bigger and healthier without any drama to the plant. But yeah, so this is how you can repot a phalaenopsis. Phalaenopsis like moisture. They don't like to be, remember, no orchid likes to be completely soaked, but they do like moisture. I like to use moss for the phalaenopsis. Apart from that, you know, I water them, like I said in my previous video, once a week. So this gives me a lot, you know, of time in between, not to worry about watering and them drying out so quickly. So yeah, so this is my repotting of my phal that got torn off a tree. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and make sure to subscribe. And if you guys have any opinions or anything else that I could learn from, I'm always asking. So thank you for watching, and sign on to my channel if you are enjoying my videos. Bye.